He knows how. He knows the ways. He knows the ways.
Are you a podcaster? You should check out Riverside FM. It's your new online recording studio. You can say goodbye to
So I switched to a free editing software. As you know, I usually edit my videos in Vegas Pro, but today we're gonna completely forget about that. So I'm gonna be thinking I'm just gonna use my clips because mine are insane, as you know.
Stop the cap.
Nah, but I actually need God clips, and I'm gonna be using the clips from T18. This man is a god, so I'm gonna be using his clips. I really want to get this video started, but 60% of you guys are actually not subscribed. What the fuck? Here and
In this video, I'm showing you how to download Shortcut Video Editor. If you're new to the channel, please go down below and hit that subscribe button, and then go and leave a like as well.
In this video, I'll show you how to download Shotcut on Windows. Shotcut is a free and open source video editor. Let's just go to Google and search Shotcut, all one word. And the website address is shotcut.org. I'll include the link in the description of this video. And go ahead and just click on Downloads. So this is legitimately free software, but you just have to be careful. These are ads that are for something else. This Start Now over here, and these are going to change. It might be different for you. Just make sure the actual download link is a little confusing. It's just a plain text you can hover over and click on. And so any of these would actually work. You'll probably want to avoid the zip and just get the installer, either the 64-bit or 32-bit. And it doesn't matter if you download it from Site 1 or Site 2, it's just multiple options to download from. I'm going to do it from Site 2, which is GitHub, and I'm going to do the 64-bit installer. That'll probably be the best choice for you as well. Just keep in mind, if you do have an older computer, like very old, you'll want to do the 32-bit installer, maybe an older laptop or something, but most computers these days are 64-bit. So this is downloading, and I'll pause the video and speed this up. Okay, that's finished downloading now, so I can see the downloads on Firefox by clicking here, and it shows me. I can click this folder, and it'll open up the location that it's saved on my computer, or I can just open up the File Explorer and go to Downloads, which is where it downloaded on my computer, and it's this Shotcut-Win64. So I'll click on this file, and since it's not the zip, it'll just start installing right away. So it brings up the dialog. I agree to the terms and conditions. I just leave everything at the defaults and click Next and Install. I'll speed this up to this part here. Okay, there you have it. So Shotcut is now installed on my computer. I can close out of all of these, and if I click the Start button on my computer and just type in Shotcut, it comes up. And I could create a desktop icon for it too. But here we have it. So this is Shotcut, and I'll just show you real quick just to get started. So it starts out with filters here, but if we want to change, we can click on Settings, and we can go to Layout, and we can change to this timeline project is kind of what is here by default. We can also go to Layout and go to Clip Only. So there's just some different options here. And there's also Restore Default Layout. If we want to, anything else, a different dialog, you can click up here to toggle the history being shown, the peak meter being shown. If something gets closed on the interface, you can just click like timeline up here to bring it back. But to get started with video, you have to type in a project name, and then we'll drag some video in, and you have to click on playlist. That's the most important part. You can just go file open to, but if you do playlist, you can actually drag in multiple video files. And there you have it. So that is Shotcut. Go ahead and check out the tutorial series if you're interested in learning how to use this software more fully. And check out other videos where I demonstrate free and open source software of all qualities and types. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Welcome back to another Shotcut video editing tutorial. In this video, we're going to spend a lot more time on using the timeline, editing our video. We'll learn about lots of different tools to do that. So to get started, we'll just type in a project name and hit start. And then if, again, like in the last video, if yours doesn't look exactly the same way, we can click on settings or click on view and go to layout and choose from some of these different layouts. But the most important thing is to have this playlists active. So you might have filters. You can go down here and click on playlists. If playlist doesn't appear, you can click on playlists and it'll bring it up. So once we have playlists, then we can actually go to our video clips. So I have some clips selected here. I just hold down the shift key and select multiple clips, and then left click and drag and drop them in. And that it starts playing. So we have all these clips in here that I just brought in from my computer. Another way to bring in clips is to just go to open, and then you can select multiple clips or individual clips, and it will add them here as well. This one's I already brought it in once. And so if we double click on one of these in the playlist, it shows us what we're looking at as our source. Our project is not active yet. There's nothing in our actual project. And down here there's also timeline and keyframes. And I just want to mention, if you're on keyframes and you try and drag a video down, it's not going to go down. It's not going to go into your project because you don't have any project. You have to go to timeline and then you can drag it in, and then you'll actually have this video track. So right now I just brought this video in here, and we can bring it right to the beginning. If I want to have a different video clip like this one here, I can drag it down. Now I have a gap in there as well. And if I want to bring in, this is like a very long video. It's 1 minute and 29 seconds. Not very long, but if I bring it down, it's going to take up quite a bit of space on my timeline. And I can zoom out and see, compared to these first two, this one's pretty long, which is fine. So I can left click and move these around. But maybe I only want a small portion of this video. There's a couple ways to get just a portion. So I can find the part that I want, maybe this part where he's hammering on this piece of iron. We just get the playhead to that portion, and then if we hover over this tool, we can see what it's called. This tool is called Split at Playhead.
Got me 10 feet off the ground. I hear what you're so ready. I think I turned around and say that it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Yeah. I love you with the fire red. Now it's turning blue. And you say sorry like an angel. Heaven let me think was you. But I'm afraid it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
my challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey. Wait, Mom, before you check out,
MP4 or videos, it will not be able to go onto
Hi everyone, Kevin here. Today, I want to show you my favorite top 5 free video editing software. And when I say free, these truly are free. There are no watermarks, there are no time limitations, none of that. They're just entirely free. And they're also pretty good. When you compare them to paid video editing software, in many cases, these are just as good, if not better. In fact, on my YouTube channel, I use one of these free video editors to pull together all of my videos. As we're running through this, if you decide you want to use one of these video editors, I've included links in the description down below that'll give an in-depth overview of how to get started. All right, let's jump on the PC and let's check these out. This brings us to the first free video editor, and this is probably one that you already have. If you're running Windows 10, Windows 10 comes with a video editor. What? Yes, it's true. If you go down to the search field on your taskbar, simply type in video editor. Who would have thought? And right up at the top as the best match, you should see video editor. Let's click into this one. This drops us into the Windows 10 free video editor. And if you're still scratching your head and wondering how you ever missed this, don't feel that bad. It's very difficult to discover. The video editor is actually within. And this brings us to number 2, the best free video editor, and that is the
Easily create your next video. Motion Array offers you more than 500,000 templates, music, stock footage, transitions, photos, and motion graphics. That's pretty amazing. Use it for your YouTube channel, social content, or intro for your next TV show. Easily drag and drop your assets and make it your own. Just like that. It's magic.
OpenShot video editor. You can download and install it at openshot.org. It's free, it's open source, and you can install it on any platform, whether it's Windows, Mac, or Linux. Simply click on the download text right here. Once you finish installing, this drops you into the OpenShot video editor. And looking at this, it looks pretty simple, but yet it also has a lot of power under the hood. Right here, I can simply drag in video files and they show up here under project files. And here I could simply drag and drop my different files onto the timeline down below. And here now I have multiple tracks, so I can layer different items on top of one another. If I pull in multiple items down onto the timeline below, this is a big improvement over the Windows 10 video editor. Here I can insert transitions, and there are many different transitions that you can choose from. Along with transitions, you can also insert different effects on top of your different media files. As you start laying down all of your different media files on the timeline down below, you can preview the video over here on the right-hand side. Now, I mentioned it looks very simple, but it does also have some advanced capabilities. Here you can right-click on any one of your media files and go into Properties, and you can set different keyframes and change the values on this clip. So once again, it also has a lot of advanced functionality. So are there any drawbacks? I mean, it is free software and it does quite a bit. Well, there is one. Here, if I go up and let's say you want to insert a title, you can insert a standard title just fine, and this works well. But there's also an option for an animated title, which sounds neat. But here, if you select any one of them, you have to install another application called Blender, which will allow you to do an animated title. Now, Blender is also a free application, so it's kind of hard to complain, but it is a little bit of extra friction to be able to insert an animated title. All in all, OpenShot is an excellent choice if you want a simple, but yet also powerful free video editor. This brings us to the next free video editing app, and this one is called Shotcut. You can download this at shotcut.org. Once again, for all of these video editors, I've included links in the description down below. Shotcut is free, it's open source, and it works on all major platforms, including Windows, Mac, and Linux. To download this, simply click on this, click to download text on the top of the page. Once you finish installing Shotcut, you'll be prompted to create a new project. Here I'll click on Start, and this now drops us in the main interface. Just like with the other apps, you can drag and drop your media files in, and here now I see a playlist of all of my files. Just like with the others, you can select one of your files and you can drag and drop it down onto the timeline below. And here I can start pulling together my video. With Shotcut, you can add any number of tracks. Here I can right click and I can add additional video tracks or additional audio tracks. And here I could drop in additional items. As my video starts taking shape, here I can preview what it looks like. Unlike the Windows 10 free video editor, Shotcut supports a massive catalog of transitions. Here I could simply come down to my track and I could drag one of the items and position it over the others. And that'll
what's happening when you double click is that you lightly press the mouse and you push it all the way down. When you get good at double clicking, you'll also be able to triple click. And if you get really good, you'll even be able to quadruple click. If you have any more questions on double clicking, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to be explaining what double clicking is. Let's get started. In gaming, there are two different definitions to double clicking. Double clicking can mean that you use your mouse so much that it's become worn out and it starts double clicking. However, in the Minecraft community, double clicking means that you hit your mouse in a weird way that it registers 2 clicks instead of 1. For example, this is double. If you see this, you were being watched. Number 1, if you see this, call the police. You were being watched. These are 2 types of coat hangers found in bathrooms and changing rooms. If you see one with 1 hook, it's totally normal, but if you see one with 2, beware. These 2 hook coat hangers record sound and footage at all times. They are actually extremely easy to get. They were meant for homeowners, but that's not the case. Number 2, if you see this, do not touch it. You are being watched. Like any human would do, you go to the park, day was some cardio and eat over 5,000 calories every single day. After my second breakfast, I went outside for another morning run. It snowed for the first time this year, so it was really refreshing, but I was far too thin. Later for lunch, I had a couple peanut butter sandwiches. Of course, I had to share it with Cisco. And I had half an Nutella sandwich, which I barely reacted to at all. And now it was time for me to go to the gym. By this point, I was exhausted, but it was late day for me, so I decided to go my hardest. But I still had the biggest challenge laying ahead of me for when I got home. I was cold and tired and sweaty, and I still had 2,000 more calories to eat. And now I was running out of food aside from an entire box of chicken. I pushed myself enough today, but I'm extremely thankful that I did. So what can I say except you're welcome. Hey, stop! Why? Because climb the tallest building in the world? You won't believe how long this took. This building's 160 floors high, but unfortunately it's in Dubai. So I headed down to my gym to propel it down the stairs. I thought this would be way easier than it was. You'll see how bad it got in just a second. My first mistake came right away. This time the machine I set to the highest setting. I thought this would allow me to get it done faster, but after only a few minutes, it started getting longer. It was so sweaty. We just read. Can anyone tell me why the teacher in the book was wearing sunglasses to school?
Because she had bright students. Because she had bright students.
See you guys tomorrow.
Huh? What? We're gonna go to the party? Okay.